Hello fellow Redout pilots and welcome to my Redout 2 Beginner's Guide Series Part 2, Everything Speedy. In this video, we'll have a closer look at everything that affects your speed. There are many things affecting your overall speed, from ship stats, boosting, hyper boosting, boost pads, landings, pitching, atmospheric density to gravity, and most likely I've forgotten some things. So let's start this guide by dissecting everything that makes you faster in the as far mentioned order. The speed stat determines the base velocity of your ship, as shown by this spreadsheet tested and provided by Alabib from the Redout Discord server. Speed suffers from heavy diminishing returns above 60%, so investing too much into speed doesn't seem to be worthwhile, but until then, and especially in the early game, speed might be your most important stat to become fast. Thrust increases your overall acceleration and capability to fight atmospheric density while boosting. Thrust also increases your heat generation and damage your ship gets while overheating, which means you need durability to counter the effects of thrust. Speaking of durability, your ship's durability affects the amount of shield your ship has. Shields in Redout 2 are primarily boost reserves and not meant to survive wall bouncing. So more shields, more boosting capability. Durability also increases your heat dissipation rate, which means the ability of your ship to cool down, which again nets you with more boosting capabilities. Not really a speed gaining stat, but it's noteworthy that stability reduces the amount of drifting and speed loss while cornering. Boosting, hyper boosting alongside heat and shield management are key components to Redout 2's gameplay and essential for going fast. Boosting increases your ship's acceleration and lets you go faster than your ship's actual top speed, but also generates heat. Boosting works instantly and has no cooldowns or timers whatsoever. Unlike boosting, hyper boost is locked for the first 25 seconds of the race. Once unlocked, the capacitor icon in the middle of your HUD turns green, which means Hyper Boost is ready for activation. Once activated, Hyper Boost grants you a prolonged boost in top speed and acceleration, which produces heat and ends when the capacitor is depleted. You hit the Hyper Boost button the second time, or tap the brake. Most of the time, Hyper Boost is taken to best effect by stacking normal boost on top, which grants massive speed at the cost of massive heat production. In my experience, using hyper boost without normal boost is only sensible to split your double boost into two sections due to a tight corner between two straightaways. On many occasions, it is useful to interrupt your hyper boost to reduce downtime of your capacitor to reactivate your hyper boost early when the track enables you to make multiple hyper boosts in rapid succession. Managing your heat is a big part of Redout 2's racing strategies, but in short, overheating and draining your shield should always be done as part of your overall strategy to win the race. Note that your shield will recharge after 4 seconds of getting no damage. Whilst having no heat at all on your ship is always missed boosting potential. In terms of environmental effects, pitching in the right direction at an upward or downward slope grants a slight speed advantage. An upward pitch grants a slightly higher speed bonus and should be considered as a potential spot for a hyper or mini boost. But there is no point of boosting on in a loop when you already scratched the surface. Boost pads give you a small push in the direction you are going, and are mostly aligned to resemble an ideal line or a strafing pattern on a straightaway. At most, but not all double boost pads, both pads can be activated simultaneously by driving in between them, and especially for beginners who haven't memorized the tracks yet, they can be a great indicator for where to hyperboost. Getting a perfect landing also gives you a small speed bonus. Perfect landings can be achieved by aligning your ship mid-air with the landing zone indicated by the airtime HUD on a jump. Having the possibility to gain multiple small bonuses from your environment paired with a stacked double boost can result in incredible speeds. Another, more intermediate tip is to get to know the sounds of the game. Knowing different sounds and what they mean is crucial to let your vision rest on the upcoming track. Noteworthy sounds are shield recharging, low shield warning, hyper boost ready, or hyper boost not ready when you try to activate your hyper boost. In conclusion, becoming fast in Redout 2 is dependent on many things, but most importantly your track knowledge and boost strategy on any given track. Learning the tracks to a T and testing new strategies is detrimental for getting gold or even platinum. So if you aren't getting gold the first time, keep calm and try again. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and check out the official 3 for Big Things Discord server, link in the description. My name is Tyra, have a good one.
What happens here? Racetrack.